Thank you so much. My name is Todd. That's a Todd with 2 D's. Can't trust a Todd with 1 D. Something's missing. Yeah, I know. I hope the jokes get better too. Now, I am excited to be here. So much so my leg won't stop shaking. Of course, that could be the Parkinson's. I don't have Parkinson's. I smoke way too much weed to have Parkinson's. So much so it takes me 2 pots of coffee to get up in the morning. But I drink revolutionary coffee. Waking up with a manifesto in your cup. We're gonna liberate all the funds from the billionaires. Yeah, I know. Should I be doing that voice? Fuck it! Look who's in charge of this country. Say whatever you want and never back down. Now I know politics are polarizing. And when I say polarizing, I don't mean like the strip club. Not that I can afford to go to the strip club. Hey you! Stop throwing quarters at the girls. Ha! Joke's on him. Those were nickels. Sorry ladies, you got enough bruises already. Now I was doing my act for my friend Tom, and he's like, you know, you're using a lot of big words. And I'm like, motherfucker. I read thousands of books just to sound like the Where's Your Son guy. Not that he couldn't buy or sell me. And I know, did I read thousands of books? Well, they're not all War and Peace, Anna Karenina. You know, you got your Where the Sidewalk Ends. Thought there'd be more to it. Animal Farm. Turns out that's an allegory. That might be one of the words he was talking about. And then my favorite, Everybody Poos. I learned a lot from that one. Now, I do have $1 million idea. Why am I giving it away? I'm lazy and no follow through. But I'm going to start my own brand of vodka. It's going to be 6 vodka. You mix it with 7-Up, you've got a 6-7. That's for the kids. The vodka? No. All right. I do have some other irons in the fire. I want to do an all-trans version of Oklahoma. I'm going to call it Woklahoma, where the men are women and the women are men. I'm take it on a tour of the South and see how many of my cast members make it back alive. Here I go, boys! Oh, bitch! Jesus, I don't think my voice could get any deeper. Now, I know we live in troubled times, so I got an anti-woke musical in the works as well. It'll be The Sound of Music, but the Nazis win. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Bang, bang, bang! Alright, now, speaking of anti-woke, Florida's so anti-woke, you can't even be ambidextrous. Florida's so anti-woke, you can't even use the term gunshot. Florida's so anti-woke, you can't play Lola on the radio. Florida's so anti-woke, you can't even be ambivalent. Make up your mind, goddammit! That's a character I'm working on. Now, speaking of doing characters, I was a big hit at the furry convention. You know, because I'm so tall. And they're animals. They're like being done from behind. Now, the trick is finding the hole in the costume. Oh my, are you even a female? Fuck it! And you pour it in the store. Now, I've learned a lot about comedy from taking these classes. Apparently, rhythm and cadence is a huge part of it, which is kind of ironic, because that's why I'm no longer a teacher. Cadence was my teaching assistant, and we used the rhythm method. Suffice it to say, I was a beat-off. I do like to think of myself as a comedian, though. It's kind of an honorary title, kind of like how you still call a gym coach coach, even though he's in prison. And I'll be honest with you, you know what I really love and gives me a lot of confidence? Cocaine? Well, yes, but in addition to that, it's the fact that to be a comedian, you have to be funny all the time and think about being funny. I'm like, fuck it, I eat shit and breathe funny. You shit funny? Well, less so, since I read Everybody Poos. Hey, a callback, my first one. It's like a child. Now, I do have my religious hunk. You'd like him, his name's Joseph. He's got an amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. But I did think about starting my own religion. Of course, kind of lazy, so I didn't follow through. But I do like the speechifying. Feeling down, depressed, like life has no meaning. We here at the Balance of Harmony of Life Church can help. Now, the first thing you want to do is give us all your material possessions, because that's what's weighing you down in this life. So the next thing you do, we need to get you out on the street, recruiting for more members of the church. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds pretty cult-like. But they called Christianity a cult. They called the Church of Latter-day Saints a cult. They called Scientology a cult. Well, that was pretty culty. Gotta get your engrams right. Now just tell us everything you ever did wrong, and we're gonna record it. We would never use it against you. That's not fair. Can't do that joke in California. Too many Scientologists, they're feisty. Jesus Christ. Clack to that baraka! Spaceship's coming, go! Hey, they recovered. Now, I live in Detroit. Love Detroit. Thank you. And I like to walk around the downtown. And I was walking around downtown the other day, and I saw a place that said gourmet toast. And I said, I do like toast. I'm not sure how much I want to gourmet it up. But Todd, what about avocado? It's a superfood. It is. Are you going to leave that untouched? What's that? The avocado or the superfood? Both. Well, I do love avocado. And the superfood? He's a great guy. Now, I do like to walk home at night. Occasionally, I will run into the ladies of the night. And of course, they've always got questions. Say, sugar, you look lonely. Well, don't worry about me. I got sex at home. Not like mine, honey. Now, I'll be honest with you. It's been a while. So I kind of half came when she said sugar. So you can imagine what happened when she said honey. Now, I'll occasionally take different ways home, and the other day I was wandering around and I came across this building with a huge graffiti on it. It said, Purge Whitey. And I'm like, ooh, dang, this might not be the neighborhood for me. Although I could probably get some crack for it. Now, I did that joke in class, and I had a classmate that was really offended and I was upset. I was like, man, I'm so sorry. I apologize. But to be fair, when I wrote that joke, I was high on crack. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless.